Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Again we are looking at IMX. It has been a while since I've covered this coin, and it did have a pretty good bounce back from the level that I drew. I think it has been 1 month or something like that since I covered this coin, but still, as I said in that video, that 1.29 or 1.21 was a pretty good level to buy this coin. And as you can see, it has pumped right back from here and we are heading higher. Before we come to this, let's just see what is happening with this coin as of now, and at the end we'll again cover this price action and price analysis on what is happening with this coin. So first of all, the biggest thing that they had was that Immutable's zero knowledge EVM mainnet early access went live, as you can see here. So this was a pretty big one, I think, for them. With now ZK EVM tech, there are gas free for gamers, announced gameplay mechanics, seamless interoperability, we have speed to market and much more. So this was a pretty big update from them, and it did come out on, I think, Jan 30th, as you can see here. That was a pretty big one. After that, we do have a growth from there. I think he is a co-founder of Immutable. So as you can see here, we have 4 months after beta launch is one of the fastest growing chain in history. As you can see, it went from 3k to 2.2 million monthly active users in just 3 months. So that's pretty one. That is a pretty wild one, as you can see. And their passport sign up blew up to 1.9 million. So that is a big one. So it is driven by 5 games, like 350 plus games as well. So as you can see here, this growth is a pretty massive, and I think one of the reasons why IMX is pumping is most likely due to this. So that's pretty good one. After that, again, we have most other stats as well. As you can see here, we have Immutable ZK EVM has 1 million daily TXNS. We have third in active DAU today, so that's pretty big one. As you can see, it is actually right after base and arbitrum, and those are two the biggest layer 2s as of now. So that's a pretty big one, I think, and this is, I think, one of the reasons why IMX has seen a pretty massive growth and the pretty good pump, as you can see here. After that, we have again other updates. As you can see, they did actually team up with Marblex team up to bring AAA games to Immutable. So that's pretty big one. AAA games are a pretty big thing, and I think they are coming to the Immutable. So that's pretty big one for Immutable as well. They also entered and in Japan, as you can see. So they actually made a new partnerships with QA and DM2C Studio to expand and benefit of true ownership through Web3 gaming into the Japanese market. So that's a big one, I think. Another thing is that momentum made Immutable record growing growth and huge partnerships in 2020 in June. So they did actually make a report on that. We are not going to open it, we'll just look at what is happening. So again, their passports did hit 1 million signups, so that was pretty big one. We have Immutable supporting ERC 1155, so a pretty big, I think, jump for their gaming improvement. So that's pretty good. They did have Forger Flip with Space Nation, so some kind of NFT collection. We have Immutable is gaming, not a big one. We have how to purchase NFT on Immutable. Immutable Game Expo Live. We had Hunters on Chain Blockchain Battle Royale. So that did actually come up. So that's pretty big one. Overall, Immutable has had a pretty massive growth. So that's pretty good one for the Immutable coin. As of now, the only concern for the Immutable coin would be their tokenomics. So if you just look here, Immutable as of now has a circulating supply of 1.5 billion. The max supply is around 200 billion. So that means we still have around 500 million supply to go. That means we may have a potential sell pressure. So, but if you look here, we are, I think, somewhere around here, and slowly but easily foundation reserves are getting released, as well as I think public sale 1, public sale 2 are also taking their coins. So I think we will most likely have a slight sell pressure going forward, because it will actually, I think, it will. So we overall, I think this sell pressure is going to matter, but not that much. Still 500 million supply is a lot, but I think the demand for the Immutable is pretty high if you just look here. So if you just look at its market cap is doing pretty awesome, and it did end up hitting 5 billion, and as of now we are down to 2.5 billion. So that is, I think, the decrease in around 50%, but still it has started to go up, so I think that's pretty good as of now. Another thing is that Immutable's roadmap is pretty awesome, as you can see. So this is their password wallet, password dashboard on Immutable with on-ramp, bridging and swapping are coming soon. They have enriched confirmation to help gamers confirm or decline transactions, so that's pretty good. That is coming up as well. So basically their vision for password is to password will become the all-in-one gamer identity solution for all of their games in their ecosystem. We will cover the ecosystem in just a second. So they do have a verified collection to protect players from fraud is coming up. They have ERC 1155 order book support on Immutable is coming up. So I think that's already live from the looks of it. I think that what it means, but still overall I think it's pretty good. As for their all-in-one transaction infrastructure, they do have something L2 to L2 asset transfers is coming up, so that's pretty good. Direct NFT purchase with fiat currency, so that's pretty good, I think. And for the Immutable rollup, they have Immutable ZK EVM Prover integration, something like that is coming up. So overall I think they do have a pretty big vision in the long run, and I think that is going to even increase the ecosystem, as well as I think demand for the IMX is going to increase as well. Again, this is the ecosystem. As you can see, they have a lot of games. So if you just scroll here, you will see a lot of games including Ghosts Unchained, so that's pretty big one as well. If you just scroll here, they have a lot of games. As you can see, it is a pretty big ecosystem, and IMX is actually in the midst of it, so that's pretty big one for IMX, and I think the ecosystem is going to even grow more. So overall I think IMX is a pretty bullish one from the looks of it. After that we have again the price action, and I think we are approaching a pretty high resistance somewhere around 1.72 to 1.66, and if we do end up actually going above this level, and I would actually like a pretty good retest somewhere around here, and if we do see a retest, we will most likely head even higher. But looking just a second, okay, so if we do if it does actually ends up pumping from here, and again if it does do a pretty good retest, I think we are heading higher. So and another distance which seems like I think is somewhere around here. So if we do end up pumping from here, I think we are most likely heading towards 2.4 or 2.38. So that's another level which I'm looking at, but I think we need to flip this level first. So overall it seems like if hopefully it ends up breaking out from here, we are heading towards 2.48. If it does not, I think again we will most likely head towards 1.29 or 1.21. That is a big possibility, because as of now it is unclear where the BTC is headed. As of now it seems to be actually going up, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Anyways, this was it. I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked the update. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.